exciting. That is really, really exciting. We're really excited. Like ridiculously. Should we sit or?
Yeah, I don't even know
All right, what to do actually.
where I am right now.
You look great though, man.
So do you.
Just sharp.
You came out with the gold. That's
Yes,
like,
I was like,
it's like, is that symbolic for
yes,
we taking the gold
royalty.
tonight?
Yes.
Is that what that is? Okay.
Yes,
I
that's
love
what it was. Although it's silver, like the whole voice thingy is kind of silver, but whatever.
It is, but it's okay.
Same thing.
It's all right.
So we're going to go ahead and start. If you could please say your name and affiliation before you ask a question. Who's up first?
Ariel with Access Hollywood.
Woo!
Alicia, when we spoke to you yesterday, you were 100% sure you were taking home the win tonight with Chris.
I was kind
What
of
is it about Chris that made you so confident?
You know, Chris just has a really uncanny ability. I was just explaining to him right now that somehow, no matter how nervous he might be, because who wouldn't be nervous under that amount of pressure to really perform to that capacity, no matter how much he might be battling internally or that, like we all do, somehow he gets out on that stage and he delivers in a way that's not only emotional, but it's powerful. And it's like, you know, he shows all sides of him. And I think that's what he really did on this show. And I've been really proud of that. And so I just knew, I just felt so good about the fact that he can take a moment and get centered and really put all his artistry in it and just leave it. And I feel like that's a sign of the greats. The greats do that. And so he is going to grow into one of the greats. I really believe it.
Chris over here in the gold. Can you talk a little bit about your relationship with Alicia and sort of what she meant to you over the course of this process?
Wow, where do I begin? First of all, when you're being mentored by one of the greatest minds to ever walk the face of this planet.
Thank you.
Seriously, like she's truly a special human being. Our relationship has definitely grown over time, you know, as time kind of went along throughout the season and teams started to dwindle down, we began to grab more time with each other, and that's when I really began to feel the magic of the relationship that we have. She's been beyond phenomenal, and one thing I tell people everywhere, the light that you all feel on television, the pureness, the love that you feel, like when she smiles, you just feel like everything's gonna be okay, no matter what you're going through. She smiles and he's like, oh my, okay, everything's good. Like that's real. Like y'all can feel it right now. Like that's real. And like I don't know, I'm so honored. I really am.
Me too, man.
I'm so honored, and to be able to call her not only coach but friend.
Yes.
I think
Yes,
that's
sir.
the most important thing to me, because I wanted to work with someone that, you know, I felt like actually cared about me. And I really feel like she cares about Chris.
Yeah.
And that means a lot because I care about you a lot.
Yes, yes. He kept saying, he was like, I really want this for you, coach. Like, I really want this for you, coach. And then when we would do some things, he would say, don't do it for me. Do it for her. Like, he was real sweet like that. And I really believe that. So that's our energy. You know, that's the energy.
Yeah.
Hi, right over here, please.
Hey.
Hi, congratulations to
Thank
both
you.
of
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Alicia, one of the things, this is the first time we've seen on the show someone to win who has been chosen last. And can you just talk about how you waited for the last person to fill your team and what was so special about Chris's voice, and just talk about that aspect of him being the last person to be chosen?
Yeah, I can't believe it. I mean, now it all makes sense. You know how that happens when you have no idea why things are unraveling the way they are, but then when you can look back at the trajectory of it, you see exactly why. I don't know what it was, but I have been working a lot on patience and really listening to myself. And that's been a test I've been giving myself every day. It's like, listen to yourself. And while we were out there, what happens is, you know, being honest, the blinds are really long. They're long days. We're there about 7 days straight in a row. We're listening to like a lot of people over and over and over. And there was a time, it was way at the end. I mean, we were like pretty tired. It was kind of like it couldn't possibly be anything. What else was left? And people would tell me, just, hey, go for what's good. Don't worry. Just go for what's good. It's cool. And I knew they were sick of me. I knew they were sick of me because I just couldn't do it. I was like, I know something is coming that I'm waiting for, and I have to wait. And so I waited, and there were times I was like, well, maybe I should just, she sounds good. Let me just push. And
Wow.
I kept waiting. And so then
Thank you for
at this
waiting.
moment,
Thank you for
no,
waiting.
thank you. No. And every time when the footsteps walked out, when Chris's footsteps walked out, because obviously that's all we hear, I was like, this is it. I feel it. And
Wow.
and then he sang. And I never felt so happy in my life because I knew nobody else could turn. So at that point, I just laid back and I just listened. I was like, I'm just gonna listen to what I waited for. And I enjoyed his performance so much. And at the right moment, I just hit that button and I turned around. And I'm sure he was probably a little disappointed because it was just me. I mean, not that it's
at all.
just me.
Not
you
at
know
all.
what I mean? No.
Yeah, not,
you know
not
what I
at
mean?
all.
No.
Not at all.
I mean, of course, you were ecstatic it was me.
She was my first choice. She was the first choice. She was the one I wanted to, have mentor me throughout this entire process. I don't know. It was something about Alicia. I just knew.
That it was.
I just knew we were supposed to work together. And
Obviously, the whole universe knew. so from that moment on, first of all, everybody was pissed. I mean, so upset because they could not choose him, and they really wanted to choose him because he's amazing. And you hear this voice, and it's so pure, and it's so genuine, and he had such heart. And at the same time, you could tell he was super young, but he had this classic appreciation. And so from that moment on, basically, he's literally gone from a caterpillar to a butterfly, and it has been
come on.
unreal to witness.
Wow.
And it's been a shared experience because he has a vision for himself too. So he would tell me, and I would tell him, no, I don't think we should do that. That's the wrong idea. And he would counter me, and he would say, you know what, I see it like this. This is how I see it. And so we trusted each other through this process, and he really, again, rose to the occasion, because if he didn't rise, I don't think America would have seen. And by the way, America, y'all are amazing. I'm so proud of you, America. I said last night, let's create this man's career. Let's be the ones to say that we started Chris Blue's career, and that's how I see it. We, all of us that are fans of this show, that are invested in the show, started tonight Chris Blue's career.
Wow. Thank you all so much.
Serious.
Hi, Alicia. Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Congratulations. I'm
Thank
Chanel from the
you.
New
Thank
Music
you.
Buzz.
Nice.
Chris, your song, we loving it. Money on
Yeah,
You.
man. Money on You is
Yes.
fire, by the way.
Fire, yes.
By the way, it's not
Boy
just
on
some
fire.
cheesy little, that's a joint.
Yeah.
Right.
Is
Okay.
that the kind of sound, Chris, that we can expect on an upcoming album
Absolutely.
in the future?
Absolutely. Stuff that makes you feel good and enjoy life. And that's kind of what, Coach has been kind of, preaching to me this whole season. Make sure you produce something that you feel. Because if you don't feel it, no one else will.
Right.
Straight
up.
And so when I heard the song, I don't know, actually before I heard the song, funny story, I got the text message, and before I opened it up, I knew it was the one. And I said, that's the one right there.
Once again, there was a second song. I chose the second song.
Right.
And he said, he was like, nah, I do like that song too. It's good, because they were both very good. Probably that one will be on the album too.
Right. Absolutely.
And he said, and he was like, but I really, there's something about this song that really speaks to me. And I said, let's give it a second. Let's break it down. Let's play it on the piano. Let's really hear the structure of the song. Let's really make sure. And I sat down by myself, and I did that. And sure enough, the song he picked, I was like, he's right. It's the better song. And so again, it's just great when an artist knows what they want. It's very important for his career.
But and that's that's big props to Alicia, because she could have said, no, I'm the coach, and we're going to do what I want to do. We're going to do what I feel we should do. And she didn't do that. She said, I trust, she trusted the trust that we have between each other.
Yeah,
and that was special.
That's
so
real.
Thank you.
For sure.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for having
much.
a good instinct, because if you didn't have a good instinct, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Attitude reflect leadership. There you go.
Nice. Don't we like him? Don't we really, really like him? We do.
Congratulations, both Chris and Alicia.
Thank you.
Chris, you kept telling us week after week that you almost didn't audition.
So true.
Crazy.
So true.
When you heard your name, what flashed in your head?
Tears. I don't think I could see. Like I couldn't open my eyes. I saw darkness and just like water, and then my eyes started to burn from the makeup. But wow, for a second there, I began to think about, that moment. I was in my car driving to Atlanta, and fear began to overtake me. So I called my fiance at the time, actually, and she talked me into to just go and just try it. And my mom and my family, they always believed in me. And so I was like, well, I mean, hey, if they don't like me, I just won't tell anybody that I came down here to try for The Voice.
Right.
This never happened, people.
They weren't there.
Right.
They won't know.
They won't know.
Right, it's cool.
So I stood in that line of 7,000 to 10,000 people.
Wow.
And got a call back.
Wow.
And then from there, we got another call back. And then another call back. And then all of a sudden, when you blink your eye, and it's like, you're the winner of The Voice.
Crazy.
So
By the way,
crazy.
it was not that fast. It was super hard.
It was
And
very
it's
hard.
So
Yes,
such
very
hard
Yes,
work.
very hard.
It's such hard work. It's so rigorous. Like their
was.
schedule is very, very, very rigorous. It's almost hard to imagine how they can sing as well as they can, because when you don't get any sleep, which is normal actually for an entertainer anyway, but when you don't get a lot of sleep, it's very hard to keep your voice excellent. So it's always impressive when you're hearing them sing, like especially last night, 3 and 4 songs. And of course, none of them slept last night. The night before last night, they didn't sleep.
Nope.
They were like, oh my. So it's great. I'm so happy that you ain't turn around too.
I'm so happy too.
And
I
for
really am.
everybody else who ever wanted to turn around, because
Yeah.
we all have wanted to turn around. So
Oh, that's preaching right there.
that is.
That's good. That's
did
good.
did you? Blake was talking about getting to church. I might.
Hi, guys.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations with Extra.
Thank you.
I think a really powerful moment tonight was your performance with Usher, obviously in light of the past few days that we've had.
Yes.
Can you just talk a little bit about that and how both of you as artists, something like that has affected you?
Definitely.
Would you like me to start, Coach?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll start.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to say that was an amazing experience. And I want to just, praise Usher for the person he is. And I don't know if many people here have been able to experience him on a personal level, but the moments that I was able to share with him, I was very impressed. I'm all about character. I was always taught, never let your gift take you where your character won't keep you. And his character,
nice.
obviously, and
That's nice.
she, Usher's been here long, Alicia's been here in the game long, and they're gifted and they can sing, but everybody can do that. And I think that one of the things that, sticks out about these guys is the character that they possess. And that's special.
Thank you.
That's very special.
Thank you.
But yeah, he spoke to me in the back and he said, I want us to do this song basically because of everything that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, Chris, I don't want you to try to sing this song. He said, I want you to emotionally embrace this song.
Mm-hmm.
And when he said that to me, I said, you know what, you're right. I had been singing all day. I didn't have a voice. Like I was in rehearsal, like, hold on. He's like, stop it, you're trying to sing.
Right,
He's like,
right.
don't sing,
Right.
emotionalize. And so that's what we did. We
Yeah.
wanted to capture that.
Yeah, and just to chime in on that, that was a very clear vision of Usher's, and I'm really happy that we landed on that song. Everybody Hurts is such a beautiful song, and it's been actually kind of difficult because there's such a sense of joy, obviously, in this process for Chris and his blossoming throughout these past 2 nights, and then you think about all these people that have gone through such a tragedy, and as a mom, you think about one day my kids are going to be at a concert of their favorite person, hopefully Chris Blue, and nothing like that. You never want anything like that to happen. You never want that. And there's so much going on in the world that every day we turn around, and there's more lives being lost, and it's really hard, and it's a harsh reality. It's a harsh wake-up call. So it has definitely been an emotional roller coaster here. We've been like, but I think that is the beauty of music. That is the power of music. It helps us to remember and see the greatness, the goodness in ourselves, because I think sometimes we see so much negativity, we forget how much goodness there is, and there is goodness in the world, and are good people in the world, and most of us are good people, you know, so that, you know, we all try not to forget that. But yes, it has been a very tumultuous 2 days.
It has. Yeah.
Denny, director with E.T. I do want to end things on a light note, Alicia, because, you know, Blake and Adam, they talk a big game. How's it feel? Be honest. How's it feel to know that you beat Blake?
Stick it to him,
Come on.
coach.
You beat Blake. How did it feel, Alicia?
Ladies and gentlemen, you know, it's been a great dream of mine. I gotta be honest.
Come on.
It's a great dream of mine to put a whooping on Blake Shelton. And I couldn't wait for the day when I could say, Blake, nah. And Lauren is phenomenal, by the way. I'm so proud of everybody that was on that stage tonight. This whole season has been such a beautiful group of people. And Lauren is especially special. So it was wonderful to see you both up there together. And I am proud to be the winner of season 12.
You're a winner, coach. You're a winner.
Yes, we appreciate you guys so much, really.
Thank you, guys.
You helped make this happen right here. So thank you. Thank you.